Today we're going to be going over how to fix some basic printer problems. First thing you want to do, you want to check that the power to the printer is actually working properly. Check the cables, make sure it's actually plugged in to the wall and into the socket securely. So you'll see the LED lights on the printer actually turn on, and the display will actually tell you whether the printer is actually working properly or not. Next thing you want to do if your printer isn't actually printing, you want to check the USB cables. Make sure they're connected to both the printer and the computer securely. If they're not, then the printer will not print properly. And if you don't get your printer to print properly, you can actually move the USB cable from port to port in the laptop or on the desktop, whichever you may have. And if your printer, after doing all that, the printer still isn't working properly, make sure that you properly install the software. If the software is not installed properly, the printer will not respond. Remove the software, reinstall it, and use the USB cable that was provided with the printer. Now, if you get the lovely paper jam, what you want to do is you want to remove any of the loose paper from the paper tray. Never pull paper from the front of the paper tray. What you want to do is you want to access the paper from the feed tray on the back of the printer. Therefore, you don't actually cause any mechanical damage to the printer. Jam up the rollers any more than they already are. What you can do is you can remove one sheet from the middle of the stack of the paper. That'll loosen the rest of the paper up, and then you will be able to remove the jammed piece of paper a little easier because it takes the pressure off of the rest of the paper. So today we've gone over a couple of things. There are more, and if you really need to actually fix your printer and figure out any more printer issues, you can go to your particular printer's website, manufacturer's website, follow the instructions, and that will actually help you on your way to fixing your printer.